Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold and my baby run. Yes, it's time to finally show off what our babies can do as we make our way to Violet City. Which will probably be a bit of a pain, let's face it. We are going to have to trek through a few dangerous foes, and let's face it, our baby mons can't take a hit for crap. That's why so many of them get Charm Attack after all. Too bad most of them aren't fast enough to take advantage of it. But you know, whatever. And yeah, if you're curious about the name, it's meant to be a reference to Puffy Amiyumi from Cartoon Network. I don't think that show ever finished its entire run. I think there's, what, 5 unaired episodes or something like that I was reading about earlier. So yeah. There is that. Hit you with another Charm Attack. After all, I want to lower your attack power as much as possible before I drop down any of my baby monsters that can actually fight this thing. Because Puffy Yumi here doesn't have any attacks just yet. I don't think it learns any offensive moves till level 9. So basically it's just support at the moment. I think I'll let Chu-Chan out. Sadly, none of the babies have defense lowering skills yet, except maybe Magby. And I don't want to put any more levels on it right now, because let's face it, Zerg has enough levels already over everyone else, basically. I mean, it's at least 2 levels ahead of everybody, if not 3. As for the name, well, its head kind of makes me think of one of the Zerg units I used to create when I played StarCraft. I never got very good at that game, though. Usually at the win maps, I just cheat. Yep. I'll admit it, I cheated. I used to cheat a lot in Seven Kingdoms, too, but eventually I got pretty decent at that game. I'm not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but I got good enough to hold my own against the AI, at least. I'm not sure how well I do against an actual human player. I imagine they'd probably be able to beat me. I mean, sure, I've got practice skills, but I tend to play a bit slower than I necessarily have to. And there are ways to force over villages a bit more quickly than I perform usually, but I don't like lowering my reputation usually. I like to protect that a lot. Mostly because it keeps people in line, usually. I mean, that's why the AI sometimes has very rebellious kingdoms when I play them, because they end up tanking their reputation down to the toilet. And then everyone gets upset with them, and they start having mass rebellions on hand, and then it's just mass chaos. Because you might have to start putting down rebellions, which then lower your reputation even more. Which then causes more people to rebel. It's basically a cycle, a spiral of death, if you will. Once you get caught in it, it's pretty much impossible to escape it. If you're in it, you're just screwed. There's just no way around it. And darn it, my hard work didn't pay off. I got hit with a critical attack. I was hoping I'd be able to lessen my damage down to like 1 or 2 points here. But no, that's not what I got. Rattata, huh? Well, we'll send Puffy back out there. She can charm the pants off this Rattata after all. Charm it well enough and it can't even fight. Though we are going to be keeping Defense Curl on this Pokemon. We're going to be taking a page from Whitney's book and using Rollout on Igglybuff here. Of course, that does mean I'll probably use an X accuracy when that fight comes up. Come on. Super Charmed. You know you like it. Will I survive? Oh, by the skin of my teeth. And in comes the Sing. Yeah. I'm surprised that worked, to be honest. I was expecting that to epically fail. Oh yeah. I guess I could sound L-Kid, who can do, Leer attacks. Then follow up with a quick attack to the face. Well, time for a Thunder Shock. Yeah, it's gonna take at least 3 or 4 hits to do this. Darn. That's a lot of attacks. And this is gonna take a lot longer than normal because I can't knock these Pokemon out in like 1 hit. It's a sad day all around, I suppose. Well, May I put Magby up front for the next battle? It is against a bug catcher after all, so it makes sense to let Zerg out there to crush my opponents with his Ember attack. Yeah, Magby's kind of lucky since it starts off with Ember attack by default, which is really helpful around here with all the Caterpies and Metapods and stuff you can fight. And having a stab move early on also helps when it comes to fighting the normal monsters too. But it's unbelievably helpful when it comes to slaughtering all these worms that pop up. Just burn, Caterpie. Seriously. Well, it takes care of that. It puts me one step closer to level 8. Okay. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, you found a trainer, alright. Trainer with dreams of grandeur with a team that's really not ideal. So let's do this. Come on. Oh, come on, that's it, a Caterpie? A level 3 Caterpie? Not even level 6? I mean, come on, man. You need to train your bugs. You can't just catch them. Well, we're close. One more kill out pushes up to level 8 at least. But I don't think we learn our next move until level 9. Which I think is Smog. Which I probably won't be using anyway, really. I'm not the biggest fan of trying to poison my targets with Smog attack. Well, it takes care of Don, alright. I guess he's not really a Mafia Don, because if he was, he would have been tougher. You don't mess with Mafia Dons. They'll just mess you up. Oh, now what? Now who wants a piece of me? Is it another bug? Of course it's another Caterpie. Ironically, this one's stronger than the trainer's Caterpies. Well, let's burn it. I mean, it's not gonna give us that much experience, but, you know, every little bit helps. Still more than the trainer's Pokemon, actually. Somewhat ironically, maybe. Oh, an antidote? You know, that might make sense if we were on a route full of Weevils. I'm sorry, Weedles. But on a route full of Caterpies? Not really all that useful. I guess I can sell it off for a little extra cash. That's sad. Well, you do that, man. You just take a nap. Ah, you want to battle with me, huh? I'm not expecting much out of you. Though he does have a lot of bug Pokemon that try and bug me. Of course, my real question right now is if I should hit up the, tower or not. I mean, I could go after Flash after all, which might help out slightly with some of my Pokemon. Though, I don't really want to give that to Pichu, to be honest. Honestly, I just want to push up enough levels to pick up, Thunder Wave. At the moment. You know, it'll be like level 9 for the first gym battle on my, major Pokemon. I may not get Igglybuff up to that level. After all, that does require a lot of, grinding effort, somewhat. And I do have my limits for, patience when it comes to that kind of stuff, you know? And, quite frankly, if I can hit the enemies with Thunder Wave, I should be able to slow them down enough to pull off a win against, Faulkner anyway. Seriously, he's not that tough for a gym leader. Ah, still not enough experience to reach level 9, huh? These Caterpies and Weedles are too weak. They're, like, insultingly weak for a trainer Pokemon. I mean, seriously, come on. You need to train your Pokemon, Wade. You can't just catch a bunch in Pokeballs, you know, and just throw them out there. Well, I guess I'll, take this guy's phone number. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you do that. I honestly prefer him calling for us for rematches than calling us about berries. Just screw the berries. I'd rather have a rematch. Hopefully he'll be tougher next time we fight too, right? So I can get a bit more experience out of it. Well, I know how to take care of Caterpie. Will be enough to push me over the edge? No, not even close. Ooh, one more fight, huh? Will it be against a Bellsprout? No, another Caterpie. It's like they're following me in a swarm or something, I swear. It's kind of mind-numbing. Well, that might just do it. Yep, we reached level 9. Oh, we didn't learn a move? Well, whatever. I'll get one eventually, even if it isn't at this level. At least we made it to the next town, right? But yeah, I mean, I want to put some more levels on Chu-chan stuff before we take on the gym leader. Till next time, then. See ya.